Hey, what's up everybody? So I am at the store right now and we just got a pretty significant fish order in and I want to share it with you guys. So it literally just came in. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. And let's make sure everything's healthy too. So here we are. So it just got delivered. I just took the top off. I haven't really had a chance to look at anything. Got our sheet right here. So let's go ahead and look and see what we got. Now there is something that we got that's really cool that I want to share with you guys, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's see here. Most of this stuff right here, I believe is clownfish. So here's our first bag right here. And it looks like there's 3 premium frost bites here. Really beautiful fish. Look at those guys. Oh my God. Those are really pretty. It's crazy what they can do with clownfish nowadays. So those are premium frost bites. And then over here, we have a Yashi goby. You can barely make him out, he's so small. These guys are really cool. And then moving over, we have a superstorm clownfish. Look at this one. Wow, look at that face. Everybody's a little nervous after shipping, and they've been in the dark, so I took them out in the light now. They're going a little bit crazy. What a pretty fish. And over here, we have gladiators. Now, if you've never had a gladiator, boy, I've had a couple of these in the past, and let me tell you what, yeah, there's something else. If you've ever kept gladiator clownfish, please let me know in the comments and let me know what your experience was with them. We have 2 of them. Here we just have some Ocellaris clownfish. You have a black one, there's your standard. It's a nice contrast in your tank if you're looking for clownfish, to be able to have, like a bright, your typical orange and then that black. It's a really nice contrast. I love that. Here is a Onyx Picasso clown. Hey bud, everybody just wants to get into their tanks. And these I haven't seen in a minute. These are dominoes. I haven't seen these in forever. You can see that white spot right there. You can pretty much tell why they call them domino clownfish. But they're definitely a unique looking clownfish. There's so many options and so many different variations and morphs of clownfish. It's crazy. Getting to the point of where it's like dog breeds. So there's a lot to choose from if you're choosing clownfish. And then for our last bag of clownfish, we have some Wyoming whites right here. Again, another beautiful clownfish. I really like the whites. I love all the different types of clownfish, to be honest. I mean, I love your standard orange just because, I mean, it's such a beautiful bright orange. There's not many saltwater fish that I can name off the top of my head that have that nice orange to them. And plus, it's just your typical looking clownfish. I think it's kind of a standard bearer in a hobby. But the white is just such a nice contrast, and especially under blue light, it really shows up nice. And then, you have something like the domino with that black. It just, again, it's just kind of cool. So I'm a big believer in contrasting these guys. But if you're breeding them, that's obviously something different. So let's get away from clownfish and let's look at what else we got. All right, now time for some other fish that aren't clowns that we got in. We have some Watchman gobies right here. Look at those faces. It reminds me of the fish from SpongeBob. The meep meep fish. You know what I'm talking about. Just look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. Then we have some cleaner gobies. So you got the blue neons right there, 1, 2, 3, and then it looks like some redhead gobies. So we got a mixed bag of gobies right here, redheads and blue neons. Over in this bag, we have some more neons all throughout there. So you have the blue neon, and then in this bag, you have the, where is this one? Right there, that's the yellow neon goby. So same thing, kind of cleans the fish, except it's got that yellow back to it. So similar fish, but it's got the yellow stripes to it as opposed to the blue. And then we have an orchard dotty back. Beautiful fish, definitely more of an aggressive fish. It is an absolutely beautiful fish. That purple is amazing, but they are pretty aggressive. So I suggest if you plan on getting one of these, add it last, or have fish that definitely can handle themselves against a bit of a more aggressive tank mate. But really pretty. When people want saltwater fish, this is definitely one that that they're thinking about, just because of that beautiful, vibrant purple violet color. And we also got another type of clownfish, the maroon clown. We have different variations of this that came in. So I'm gonna go ahead, and we have some already here at the shop, a bunch of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pair this one with this one in this tank already. Now, what I was really excited to show you guys, really excited that we got it in, are these Bergia nudibranchs. We got 2 bottles of these. There's 10 in each bottle. They're really, really hard to get a hold of. Let's see if I can, it's that little white fuzzy thing right there, closest to the, yeah, you can kind of make it out right there. Well, anyways, they're really hard to get a hold of. They're really expensive, but they're great at eating Aptasia. So we're gonna go ahead and introduce this to a couple of our tanks that don't have wrasse, or fish that will eat these guys. Tanks that have a pretty bad Aptasia outbreak. And hopefully these guys can solve that problem. Also, we will be breeding these at our facility, Tanknician's facility as well. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge of that. And we got 20 in total, so cool. So we got our tank down here where we're gonna put them. We have our Aptasia up here, which we're going to be growing specifically for those nudibranchs to eat. So we're just basically overfeeding this tank as much as possible. We already got tons of Aptasia in here. We'll take it out of here. We'll put it in the tank with the nudibranchs every so often. And, you know, basically culture our own Aptasia here, which is crazy because most people don't want this in their tank. But in order to get these guys to breed, we got to be able to grow this Aptasia. So I'm going to go ahead and get everybody acclimated to their new tanks. We're going to go ahead and treat them, medicate them, quarantine them, all that good stuff, to get them ready to sell. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.